Hey guys, Shaughnessy Phillips here, brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday Sean Bear today. They're gonna go out there, see what things came out today, see what things are on sale. Today though, new release-wise, the main big thing coming out today is the film The Whale. That's releasing today. Also though, A Man Called Otto, that is releasing today as well. I think there might be a couple of smaller horror films coming out today as well that should be at like Walmart too. I'm pretty sure I saw a couple ones that will be out, coming out today as well. Also though, at the end of this video is gonna be a whole bunch of brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews, so definitely stay tuned for those at the end of this video as well. But anyway though, guys, let's get going and see what we can find today. Into Target we go. Now, I definitely do not have a good feeling though about this Target having anything out. Like for some reason, like this one for the last probably like month and a half, 2 months has been like notorious for never having the new releases out. It's like just about never are the things out. We shall see. I mean, if you guys remember, if you guys have been seeing these videos for years, you know this is the one location that's kind of like always been like that. And it was like bad for like years. And all of a sudden it got good and things were always out in the shelves. And now it's bad again. But we'll see. Maybe after all this discussion, it will be out today. We shall see. And I always show right here in the front, even though it's no longer the movies, it's the books. But I always show it just so I know I show something inside of this Target. Because usually in the section they're blasting music and everything. But we shall see. Fingers crossed, hopefully over there they will have something out. But we shall see. Like I said, this location has been notorious for not really having the new releases out. I feel like The Whale is a really big one since it won for Brendan Fraser for Best Actor. But we'll see if they have it out. We shall see. Into Walmart we go. Now, I will mention, though, when it comes to Target, though, there was absolutely nothing new out. It was all the stuff from last week, the last couple weeks, but nothing new out today whatsoever. Nothing was changed. So it seems to be the modus operandi of Target these days, at least that location over there. But fingers crossed, hopefully Walmart has some new stuff out today. We shall see. Hopefully the things are out. But luckily enough in here, they have out all the stuff in here today. So that's really good. So there's a bunch of different things I'm seeing. They have Dragon Ball Z Superhero. So it's some kind of a new Dragon Ball Z one today. And that one's $19.96 for that one. This one I still need to see. I know this one is a remake. This Man Called Otto. I heard some pretty good things about this one though. Let me know though if this one is worth picking up, guys. That one's $22.96 for that. And then $17.96 for the DVD. And then Walking Dead, the complete 11th season. That released today as well. And that one's $34.99 for that one. And then $29.96 for the DVD. This is another one that came out today, this Ryan Phillippe movie. I don't know anything about this film here called The Locksmith. Yeah, I don't know this one at all. Like, if you guys have seen this one, let me know. This one I'm interested in seeing. I have a feeling there's probably a Blu-ray of this one, but definitely I'm interested in this one, this film here, Glorious. This came out today as well, too, and that one's $9.96 for that one. And then, of course, they do have The Whale here. I'm only seeing the DVD of it, so I guess they only are carrying the DVD of The Whale here, and that's a good price, though, for it, for $12.96, especially for a new film, so that's a very good price for that. Other than that, though, new release-wise, I don't see anything else. Well, no, there's one other thing here. This might have been last week and I didn't realize it. This movie here called 5,000 Blankets. I don't know anything about this one with Anna Camp, but yeah, this one I believe. Oh, and this other one too, Moonrise. That might have been either this week or last week. Let's see if there's anything else mixed in over here. Nothing new here. Let's see though. There should be a couple things in this vicinity over here. Let's see. Yeah, up here I see Alice Darling, Woman Talking. That was last week. This one here, Easter Bunny Massacre. That one released, as well as The Beast Below. That one came out today as well. But at the other Walmart, they should be able to see those ones, as I won't be locked up, so I can see the back of those particular ones. But definitely was a bunch of different things today for sure, though. Into Walmart we go. Well, taking a look in here, though, in this location, I don't see anything new in the front right here of any of the new releases. So this one, they have the ad for it, The Man Called Otto, but then I don't see anything. Let's see if over here, no, like over here in the actual section, like I wanted to see the ones, closer so I could actually, pick them up and look at the back. But no, there's like none of these ones out here. So that's a pain. So I couldn't see any of these new ones today. So yeah, this one usually does a really good job with having everything put out. But yeah, today it's like next to nothing. There's a lot of empty spaces in this one in here today too. A lot of like spots open today. But yeah, like what a pain. Like none of the stuff put out. It's like so weird because like the other one, sometimes is the one that doesn't have all the things, and this one today has nothing, not anything whatsoever. Into Best Buy we go. Well, taking a look over here, though, they have the Man Called Otto here. That one's $26.99 for that one. Then they still have some of the Scream steelbooks. I think that came out a little while ago for that one. Let's see anything else new over here. You always have to check here as well, too. And they still have some of the Texas Chainsaw steelbooks as well available. And they have the Dragon Ball Z superhero one. That one's $25.99 for that one. Other than that, though, I'm seeing if there's anything else new mixed in here. And then they have this one I got last Tuesday, that Bloody Christmas. And then this one, The Walking Dead, the complete 11th season, that one is $54.99 for that one. And then other than that, though, let's see if there's anything else. Nothing else new there. Oh, they have Man Called Otto here. Streets of Fire, this one here. What's kind of cool about this one is Michael Pare, the star of this one, is going to be in the film that I'm directing, the Desert Fiends one. So that's really cool to see that in here. And then The Core, this one came out, I believe this was today on 4K for the first time for $21.99 for that one. Other than that, though, that seems to be all the main new things I see here today, though. So hello guys, that was all for my brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday shopping video today. Like I always say, if you guys enjoy these shopping videos, definitely give us a thumbs up. In the comments below though, let me know though anything new that you guys have watched in the theaters, if you guys went to see anything, or anything new that you guys have watched on streaming, and also definitely anything that you guys picked up on DVD, Blu-ray, or 4K, if you guys ended up picking up anything today. But anyway though guys, now stay tuned for the brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews. And the first one I got here is from Lionsgate. Now, I will say, too, congratulations to Brendan Fraser for winning the Best Actor, the Academy Award, the Best Actor for the film. And Brendan Fraser, I've been a fan of Brendan Fraser. Now, the film here is the film The Whale, and I've been a fan of Brendan Fraser forever. I mean, like, ever since, Encino Man, when I was a kid, like, literally, I've been watching him forever. Airheads, I've watched so many times. So I'm somebody that was always a fan of Brendan Fraser, and I'm glad that the world is done right, and now Brendan Fraser is back. Let's just hope Brendan Fraser is like, they don't do what they did to Brendan Fraser again, because that was very mean, because Brendan Fraser, let's know more videos about what happened to Brendan Fraser, because Brendan Fraser is incredible. You know what I mean? Like, he really is. So I'm glad that he's back, and he gave an absolutely amazing performance. And you could tell that he was using, with this performance, things that he's been through and grief and everything to bring out this performance. It's about a man who is struggling with being extremely overweight and kind of things in his life. He's really to the point of, like, really as overweight as you can get. Things are not going well. He wants to reconnect with his daughter. It's a very, very sad film. It's based on a stage play, I believe, but it's very, like I said, really sad. If you guys know Darren Aronofsky's movies too, you guys know me too. When it comes to his films, I usually have a lot of problems with, like, getting incredibly emotional. I remember too, like, Requiem for a Dream with that one. I remember I never cried so much to a movie in my entire life with Requiem for a Dream. Like, I don't know what it was. I don't know. It's just that I remember, like, when I first saw that, the reaction that I had to that. And that's when I kind of knew that I always, with movies, always have that reaction, especially to super emotional. So I'm very careful nowadays with too many emotional stuff. I just can't personally deal with a lot of that anymore. But it has on here, though, the people are amazing, the making of The Whale. And it has on here the sound of the sea, the scoring of The Whale as well on this one. The next one here, this is from Lionsgate as well. This is one that stars Anna Kendrick, called Alice Darling. And this is a really interesting movie. This is basically about her going away with her group of her friends to this kind of cabin, kind of out in the middle of nowhere, kind of trip together. But it's one of those weird things where there's something off about this boyfriend, and he's like being incredibly like weird and messaging and like controlling and doesn't want her going away. And it's one of those kind of like incredibly controlling relationships where it's like you have no space whatsoever, and then things get worse and worse and start to spiral out of control. And that's essentially what this is. Really a different film for Anna Kendrick as well. It has on here though a making of Alice Darling. But the next one here is from Paramount. This is one that's finally available on actual Blu-ray, or this is actually a 4K version of the movie, which includes the 4K and the Blu-ray. But this is a film that was only ever on DVD. It was one of those kind of like forgotten things that never got anything above a DVD release. I was almost feeling like, is it ever going to come to Blu-ray or anything? And it's Wes Craven's film Red Eye, which I've always really liked this movie. And it was a different movie for Wes Craven. It wasn't like the typical kind of horror film where it was like a slasher or the kind of movies that he was normally doing. It was not at all like that. And it was much more of a like a suspense film, basically about Rachel McAdams' character who's flying on this airplane, and Cillian Murphy sits next to her, and basically it's like she thinks, oh, maybe this guy's like a good-looking guy, and like, oh, he's just going to be talking, and it's like, you know, just sort of think that's all it's going to be. Comes to find out that it becomes this whole big thing, that her father is held hostage and he's going to get killed if she doesn't do these certain things, and it becomes like a living nightmare. I really love this movie. I think this is kind of the movie too. I think Rachel McAdams did this like right after Mean Girls, I'm pretty sure. It was kind of like right after that, and she kind of got a lot of attention for Mean Girls. I'm pretty sure this was directly after. This one has on here, though, a commentary track on here by the editor. It has a filmmaker focus on here, Wes Craven on his own words on here, a commentary track on here, the making of Red Eye, as well as a gag reel in this one. But really glad this is now available. And like I said, this is the 4K Ultra HD edition, so it includes the 4K and the Blu-ray version of the film here as well. The next one here is from Paramount as well, and this is one I just want to let you guys know what's available. And this is a sort of a spin-off to the series. I think it's to Discovery. So it has some of the characters from Star Trek Discovery. And this is Star Trek Strange New World Season 1 here. And like I said, this is one I want to let you guys know is available. And this has over 100 minutes of special features on this one. So it has featurettes, gag reel, deleted scenes, and audio commentary track on this one here as well. And the next one's here all from Mill Creek. And these are some really cool VHS slipcover releases. And the first one is one I'm so excited is out in this VHS slipcover version. And it's Problem Child. Now, this is a movie that I have watched so many times throughout the years. It's definitely in my top probably like 50 movies of all time. Like I like these kind of like ridiculous movies and stuff like this. And it's basically, though, if you guys have never seen it, you know, John Ritter and his wife, Amy Aspect's character, they end up, you know, adopting Junior from the orphanage, and he turns out to be this really bad kid and makes their life a living hell, and it becomes all these problems and everything. It's a hilarious movie. It's one of those things where maybe if you didn't grow up watching this as a kid, you wouldn't like it as much, but to me, I watched this as a kid so many times. I mean, like, and especially the sequel. Oh my, I mean, I can't even put into words how many times I watched the sequel. That's like in craziness. And the original ending to the VHS even has Junior Healy going, I'm coming back for the sequel, get ready. It was like kind of funny. They knew they were like that quickly they were getting that sequel made. The next one here from Mill Creek as well on the VHS slipcover release is the film The Fan, which stars Robert De Niro and Wesley Snipes. This movie I always really liked as well. It's one you don't hear about as much. And it's basically about Robert De Niro's character becoming obsessed with Wesley Snipes, who's this baseball player, and kind of like becomes as obsessed as you can and kind of stalks him, and it becomes like an absolute living nightmare. I like these kind of stalker kind of movies. This is another one too that deals with somewhat with some stalkerish and that type of stuff as well. And it's a Mark Wahlberg movie with Reese Witherspoon. This is like from '96. It's another one you don't hear about as often. I always like this one as well too, and it's called Fear. This is the VHS slipcover edition as well for this one. And the other ones here from Mill Creek, these are like some stand-up specials. This has a Jim Gaffigan stand-up spotlight, and it has two different stand-up specials. It has Noble Ape and Quality Time on this one here, and then the other stand-up special here is from Mike Bibigola, and it's this one has on here What I Should Have Said Was Nothing and My Girlfriend's Boyfriend on this one here as well. This one here is from moviezing.com. I have a link below where you can order this one for the best price, and this is the only way you can get the Blu-ray version of the film that includes the Blu-ray, the DVD, and the digital copy of the film. And this is House Party. This is the brand new House Party. It's sort of a remake, reboot. You do see Kid and Play in here for like a split second in this really quick cameo. I really do wonder if originally they ended up like shooting a little bit more with them, because like what you see them do is like so quick. It's literally like not even any lines. They're just sort of like standing there, and I don't understand why because there was a lot of moments where it would have worked for them to have been at least somebody else or something, or maybe they could have been with like Snoop Dogg playing different characters or something. I don't know. It was like a weird thing, or maybe like, I don't know. I can't figure it out. I really truly can't for sure though. But when it comes to everything though, you know, with this one though, this was really fun. It's basically about these two guys who have like a party planning type thing. And basically though, they end up in LeBron James's house cleaning the pool there. And then they end up, you know, going, oh, we should throw the party at his house because of all these clients and stuff like that. So they end up throwing the party at his house, you know, when he doesn't know, and it becomes this whole crazy thing, but really, really fun movie here. And the other one here is one I wanted you guys to know was available. And this is from Scorpion Releasing. This is one here called Wild Orchid 2 here. And I want to let you guys know this was available. A lot of people don't know that they made a Wild Orchid 2 for this one, and Zalman King actually directed this as well. He was the actor who was the star of Blue Sunshine. I always was a fan of him, and he did a lot of these sort of like Skinamax kind of type sort of like movies back in the day and everything. But anyway though guys, that was all for the review portion of this video. Thanks again for watching and subscribing. I'll see you guys later. Bye.